Coming to the stage next, welcome Jack Sydora. That's what I did wrong.
Fuck. Hello. I know I look like a 14-year-old lesbian who got into skateboarding. But, yes, thank you, yeah. But, yeah, I'm 21. I'm a welder, and, yeah, I have dyslexia as well, but, yeah. So, I actually dressed up for you guys tonight. I'm usually looking pretty fucking grubby. Yeah. I got off at the gas station actually pretty recent when I was working. Got out of the welding truck, and I get in, and the guy just fucking stares at me. He's just like looking at me all fucking weird, and I was like, okay. So I get in a bit closer, and he's like, get the fuck out of my store. I don't want you washing my windows. And I was like, okay, that's when I realized he thought I was a crackhead, right? But, yeah, so I was like, I'm just trying to get 35 on pump 4, but $50 and I'll give you a mean hand job. But, so I work in construction, right? And I like to think that the construction environment's always been the same, right? Like, there's always that 65-year-old man who's just commando, just blowing hot ass at you the entire day. Or there's that guy who somehow finished a six-pack before morning meeting, right? And he's like, you're driving the excavator, buddy, come on. But my favorite one to think about is that guy who's just so fucking chatty, right? Like, he's just chats up the customer, tries to waste as much time as possible. Like, they could be building the pyramids, and he would have been like, oh yeah, probably 2 months a pyramid, man. I got a sandstone guy out in Jerusalem. I can send him a pigeon, he'll be pretty quick with it. Yeah, but we used to have this carpenter. He did the work of like 10 men every Friday, turned water into wine, right? Fucking young Joseph over here threw his Chevy in the Nile. I know, he's having a couple drinks, don't tell the boss, but, right, yeah, exactly, fucking, and he's like, yeah, fucking, he just pulled that shit out, walked out on the water, and just pulled it out, like, what the fuck, right, but, yeah, I saw him pretty recently, and, he's not doing too well. He's up on the cross, he's fucking nailed there. What pissed me off even more than that was they used cheap fucking lumber, like, he's a carpenter, for Christ's sake. But, have you ever noticed that black guys have the coolest shoe deals? Like, Jordan, Kobe's, LeBron's, I can go on, but name one white guy with a cool fucking shoe deal. Like, oh, wait. Exactly, right? Fucking Tom Brady. He's the coolest white dude with a shoe deal. And you know what he's signed with? Fucking Uggs. Like, Uggs. Yes, they're comfortable. I understand this, Tom Brady, but come on, man. Right? Like, fuck. But, yeah, so I'm dyslexic, as I said earlier, and I used to work at a Yisk. For those who know, it's a yeah, exactly right. It's a Danish furniture store, right? So I was in the warehouse, and I'd just be sitting there fucking stoned as shit, and then all of a sudden, yeah, she's Vietnamese, by the way, so that fucking helped too. So she'd be like, can I get a diving dorsch and fucking 2 Vanderhoos? And I'm just like, my little dyslexic ass is just running around looking for a fucking Vanderhoo, whatever the fuck that is, right? Like, it was a fucking nightmare. But speaking of nightmares. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, has anybody ever pissed with a boner successfully? I know, right? Yeah, like, every time I do it, it brings me back to, like, the first time I ever peed standing up. It's like half of it gets on my fucking t-shirt. The other half's on the ground or on the toilet seat. The only difference between now and then is I'm not drinking a fucking apple juice box. It's like a 12-pack of Kokanee. So I'm just, like, grabbing the mirror, fucking riding the lightning. But, yeah, I really do hope this stand-up shit takes off, though, because I want a shoe deal, and I want it to be with Birkenstocks, because that's a cool fucking shoe brand, right? Thank you very much. You guys have been great.